Hello, 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 hello. How is everybody doing? I am Legacy Moon, and this is True Crime and Mysteries. I can't find my BC, y'all. Okay, so welcome, everyone. Let me see who is here in the place to be, because this is truly the place to be. How many? Oh, I was about to say, how many times did I go live? Okay, we've got Justin's mom here. We've got Shay B, Bible Lady, Black but Not Bitter, Twin Mom 14, Karen S, and a whole lot of other people that I don't see. Hey, honey, say that. What is going on with the. Yeah, because the amount of people that maybe everybody's in the bushes. What do I know? Let me see. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but hello to all of you out there. If you are in the bushes, if you with the shade tree mechanic, if you're at the Walmart, wherever you may be, welcome, and hello. Hey, Leo lady, Lisa Craig. So anyhow, let me. What we are going to do today is we're going to do a call that was released, I don't know how many days ago. It's a short one. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to go back. We're going to go back in time on another call. Hey, here's the thing. D Dub, Rossi, Tracy. Tell me that part. Miss Nisi, Warren, Harass, Sweet Peasy, Justin's mom. What is up, y'all? Granny the Great. Um, let's get into let me see. I might do this news story. Let me see. While y'all coming in here. Rasta and Zion, what's up? I got a cough too, y'all, so excuse me for one moment. Okay, I'm back. I am back. I'm as you can tell, I'm still coughing and I still sound like halfway like a cross between Wheezy Jefferson and I don't know, probably George. But anyway, anyhow, nevertheless, I am here. All right, y'all. So, what we are going to do, like I said, those two calls, and let me see something else that I might want to do. You know what? We'll do it in between. That's what we'll do. We will do it in between. All right. Okay. So, first, let me get into this first call that we are going to go over. Now, you know what? As a matter of fact, for the second call, I already have picked out what I'm going to do, but I don't know. I might let y'all tell me what we're going to do next. We'll see. But I don't know. For some reason, in this call here that we have, Sonya is discovering that her man is married. I mean, she already knew, so why it's a surprise, I don't know, but apparently she's shocked that or she's not shocked. She just talks about him being unavailable, and I don't know why that's news. I really don't. I want to be on this screen. I really don't know why that's news, but let me get the call. Or no, let me share my screen. That's what I need to do, and we will get right into it. Okay, y'all. Let me wait a minute. Let me do because I always forget until we be like in the middle of the call and some stuff is said, and I'm like, oh, we gotta do closed captions. So yeah, let me get that on. Hello. For those of you who are coming in, I don't know what was wrong with my comments, but I saw a lot of people in here, but nobody in the chat. So welcome, everyone who's coming in. Don't be concerned if I don't speak to you individually, but I'm just now the names are just now starting to come up in the chat, and I don't know why. But anyhow, let's get into this call.
In this call from March of 2023, Sonya talks about advice her dad gave her about men. She tells Nesto that she would be good if he hadn't came to see her a second time. Nesto seems confused and says he didn't do nothing. Sonya also talks about a date she's going on and tells Nesto that he could be an actor. Take a listen.
That's hilarious.
How? Taking the stuff off the walls. Jeez Louise. You know the stuff that you hang on the walls when you live somewhere?
Oh.
Yeah, sucks.
Stuff
But yeah.
Off the wall.
So dumb.
Taking some stuff off the wall.
Talking about the pictures and stuff?
Yeah, shit like that. What I need is, I can't do it. The walls is freaking great. I'm going to end up having to paint. I'm going to end up painting the whole wall. I'm going to paint that whole wall, and I'm going to paint the whole hallway.
Okay.
These walls look kind of weird.
Well,
Anyway.
why they look like that? They clean.
Well, my standards is I always like to freshly paint. Even when I had the hood stuff, I was painting every time I had it.
What's hilarious to me is she has standards. I don't understand that. You don't believe in washing your ass and you brush your teeth with your washcloth while you're in the shower. And I have no doubt that she washes the one that she uses for her body is the same one she's brushing her teeth with. And she is going to tell him she has standards. Okay. All right. We'll go with that.
And I would just paint the whole room. But these other landlords that get like 5 or 6 people to move in on one paint wall. I like to paint the whole
wall.
place so that everything's fresh. You know?
That's fresh. You got that fresh.
Right. Fresh walls. These walls suck though. I kind of just fucked them up a little bit more than what they were, but we're gonna fix them. I'm gonna paint the whole damn wall. So I'm gonna just go ahead and paint it. Fuck it.
You must be really bored.
I have no wife. No, I'm good. This is gonna be a kind of a big move because of all the furniture and stuff. That's one guy talking about $600 to put the stuff on the truck. I see you got me fucked up. I go find a crackhead because my stuff's gonna be wrapped so tight they can't even scratch it. It's gonna be so protected.
Can I just say I don't think that's smart. I know there are a lot of people who do they get, crackheads and stuff. And I'm not saying that it's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying that you might want to watch that. I you just can't be getting random people to help you move your stuff. It's not wise, but that's just my opinion. Just mine. I don't know what anybody else thinks about it. Let me see what y'all think about it. Bible Lady says she has standards but sleeps with dusty community plastic. How about that? How about that? Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says she was sentenced to live in her own rental property because it had very, very low standards. And let me tell you, you are right about that. Now, if it's a lie, she told it. That came out of her mouth. She said that out of her very own mouth. So yeah, you're right. Salt and Pepper Tresses says, where'd they go? Oh, Nesto already don't care what she's talking about. I know he just got on the phone and was just like, Mimi said crackheads aren't known for their honesty. Not at all. Not at all.
Who's gonna rap for you?
I'm gonna wrap it. I know how to wrap this stuff. I'm gonna wrap all the furniture up.
You can't pick the chairs up and all that.
I can't pick it up, but I can wrap it. I can wrap it.
Okay.
Take the bed down and wrap it. I'm gonna wrap everything up real good. Plastic wrap it. Put that carpet, that carpet blanket, that moving blanket. I'm gonna wrap all the pieces and that stuff. And then
Your sister ain't get scared that you're leaving, is it?
she leaving too. She going to leave. She gonna go up to which one, Tanya?
I'm sorry about all that moving around, y'all, but I can't set this up until I go live. It won't let you do it. So, But once I get it set up, I won't have to do it again. So y'all, please excuse me. All right, Say has been a member for 6 months, and she's giving us a member milestone. She says, "Hey, Moonlighters. Hey, Say, how are you doing? Hope all is well with you. Thank you for the member milestone. You've been a member for 6 months, and thank you for supporting the platform."
Stroke it, baby, stroke it, baby. Work it, baby, work it, baby. Stroke it.
All right, let's get back into this. Let me move that up. Situation.
Staying here.
No, not that. No. You don't even talk about her no more.
Not really.
No,
My Trisha going to Cleveland.
no, I thought you were staying with your brother.
Oh, to her cases over there. But she gotta go up when I go up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, she gotta go up when I go up.
Okay, that's well then.
They got tiny.
Dang, she's still. How old are these people and they still catching cases? Good grief. I cannot. I cannot. Mixture as Monica says, shit. I pay movers. I ain't moving anything heavy. And I don't want crackheads around me. Stop being cheap, Bonitail. I watched in fact I did a body cam where this couple moved from Georgia to Florida. They were an older couple, and they had some less than honorable people help them, load up the truck and everything. And they ended up stealing their checks and going to the check cashing place and cashing them. So you got to watch that when you do that. Nesto's Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame has become a member over here at the Legacy Moon House. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is not the first time she's been a member. She's been a member before. And so let's welcome Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame to the Legacy Moon True Crime and Mysteries investigators, and drop your new emojis in the chat and welcome. I can't play my music because I gotta change it. But anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me be native for a minute. Um okay, let's get back into this. Siri Colette Dion Salt Bay Miss Mad about music, Native Tribe Urban Media. Speak of the devil and here he come. Hey Jane. All right, y'all. Let's get back into this call. And y'all be thinking about, hey, Mrs. B in the clouds, y'all be thinking about what call y'all want me to do next. Be thinking about that and let me know when we get done this one.
Tanya ain't thinking about nothing.
Oh,
Her baby here, her daughter here. Plus Tanya, she hang with the locals.
oh, okay.
Yeah, she like the locals.
Okay. You're funny. Well, they must
She
got
like the
something
locals.
going on for her to hang out with them then. Yep. They must have got something going on. She hanging out with them.
She like them, I don't. I mean, I went to that one thing with her, and I was just sitting there like, I ain't talking to nobody. I was just like, I can't do this. Ain't my crowd, for real.
Are they talking? What's she talking about? Is she talking about speed dating? I don't know what she's talking about there. Mimi says catching cases is their lifestyle. It must be because I guess Sonya's older, but Sonya's in her 50s. I mean, who? I don't get it, but okay, that's just me.
I can't do these people
How's your
at
son
all.
doing?
He is good. Katie's good. I talked to him, her, and I talked to Sydney today. Sydney was asleep though. She didn't want to really talk. I have to like I'm in the bed. I said, okay, but she's supposed to come here tomorrow.
Who's supposed to come in tomorrow?
Sydney.
Who?
Sydney, my daughter.
Oh, she's coming there tomorrow.
She coming here tomorrow for some reason. I don't know. Her daughter told me. She'll be here.
Tell you? She didn't tell you?
She probably did. I don't. When she try to say stuff, I be like, oh, okay. But she don't stay with me. She stay with her friends when she come down here, you know?
Oh, okay.
She cool with somebody. Yeah, she be hanging around. It's some ball players and stuff she hang around.
Oh, okay. You taught her well then.
Oh, I sure did. Somewhat.
Yeah, you taught her well, because that's all I've been hearing in the past year now, that you got to train to deal with nothing but the player money, the money around.
So, Aunt Natty, let me get this straight. Her sister runs in circles to the point where, excuse me, she's running with sports figures. She's running with those people. And she's still getting arrested. I mean, the crowd that you hang around is usually the crowd that you resonate with. And so you mean to tell me she's hanging around all these ball players and stuff and she's still catching cases? Make it make sense. Dion Salt Bay said, is she in Miami? Could she be referring to Cubans? I don't know. This chick has moved so many times since this case started. I really don't know where she was at this time. I don't know if she was leaving Miami, going to Georgia, or going to. I don't know. I don't know. Her daughter runs with ball players, and you know what? I can see that because her daughter, because of where she works, I'm sure she's exposed to them. But to be honest with you, I don't believe that her sister does. But unless was she talking about, who was she talking about? Was she talking about her sister or her daughter?
No, she done straight with some losers before. But I always tell her, like, you know.
Oh, okay. I remember this from Nader. So she's talking about her daughter. Okay, okay. I'm straight now, y'all. I'm straight. Salt and Pepper Trusted says she's talking about Sydney going to an event with ball. Okay. Yeah. And you see, how interesting is it that in this particular time she's bringing her up, saying, oh yeah, she's going to an event with ball players, but other than that she doesn't say anything about her, any other positive things about her. So I'm thinking she's thinking that it's a flex, so that's why she's mentioning it to him. That's just my opinion.
Don't date nothing you got to totally take care of. Shit. You know, it's okay if it's 50-50. But sometimes a person will be really, really, really nice and you won't mind, like, all right, let's split it down the middle, you know. But don't date no bum. That's what my dad used to tell me. Don't date no bums. Don't date the bums.
Don't date the bombs.
Don't date the bums.
Sad situation.
Don't lay down with dirt.
Damn.
That's what he used to say. Don't lay down with dirt. Don't you lay down with dirt, country ass. Don't you lay down with dirt. I said, okay, I won't lay down.
I'm sorry, I thought it was don't lay down with dogs because you get it with fleas. So I mean, he might have told her don't lay in the dirt. I don't know, maybe because she's dirty, but I always thought it was don't lay down with dogs because you get it with fleas. And furthermore, I don't understand how she can say, she taught her daughter well and her daddy taught her not to lay down with dirt. And she's got a whole pedo that rips off women for a living, who is in jail and has been for a couple of years now, that she had to track down and find because she didn't hear from him anymore. So I'm confused. You taught your daughter well. Your father gave you dating advice, and this is what you pick. I'm in confusement. And it's funny. I was thinking about this the other day when I was listening to this. My parents never gave me dating advice. That's one thing they didn't do. But I kind of had sense enough not to, like somebody who's going to bring me down. No, I don't. Mm-mm. I got caught up one time, and that was enough for me. Warren harasses says they're going um Leon to play. They're going to get. Okay, wait a minute. Warren harass says they are going to get Leon to play Nesto in the movie. Jada to play Sonya. Let me tell you something. Y'all ain't gonna do Leon like that. You know, I love me some Leon. Mm-mm. But you know who I do see playing him? Oh gosh, what's his name? It's right on the tip of my tongue. Oh my gosh, I can't think of his name. The one he played in Crush Groovin' and I'm trying. Good grief, I can't even think of his movies. Oh, it'll come to me. It'll come to me. Y'all don't know who I'm talking. Oh my gosh, who am I? Mm-mm-mm. Never mind. It'll come to me.
Down with no dirt.
So you excited about
Yeah.
this weekend?
Man, this wall is fucked up. I'm about to paint this shit tonight.
How you gonna paint? Ain't no paint stores open up.
We got paint here. We got paint. I could paint one wall tonight, probably. If it match. I don't know. I'll see. No, I think I do something with my hair. My hair is a mess. I was trying to figure out what to do with it.
What you mean?
It's just in a ponytail. I mean, it's just curled. So I'm trying to think, am I gonna gel it? Am I gonna wet it up and just slick it? Or am I gonna just let it be just messy and just natural? Or am I gonna stick a weave ponytail in this shit?
Okay.
I'm debating. You know, it's hard to be in. It sucks to be a girl sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So
it
it's
sucks to be a girl. You gotta reinvent yourself.
Blair Underwood. Blair Underwood. That's who I see playing him. Blair Underwood. But let me see something. Now 80% CMOS. I'm on the fence with you. This might be moon worthy, but 80% CMOS says Saucy Santana as Lamont. uh-uh. And Shavy says there are some generation card carrying 304s, um, lot to lot, pavement to pavement, any city near you. Let's see what else we've got. Yeah, they see Diva Shawn. Yeah, Blair Underwood. Tell me that part said. These hair conversations are so annoying, and I think it's because we know their lives. So I think that that's why they're so annoying. It's too complicated, said, but y'all call Sheridan a bitch, and Shirley is not a good mother and grandmother, but the hen is the opposite. Go straight to hell, Nesto. And you know something else? I mean, like her having certain conversations in front of her granddaughter and her granddaughter's friends that I felt was inappropriate when she was on the phone talking to him. But you know, that's just me. That's just me.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it going. 40, 50 years. It's not like a dude. You can just throw a t-shirt on and make sure your body tight and you do that. That's it. That's all I gotta do is make sure my body tight.
Well, you can't change because you're black either. A black man. Catch hell, boy.
I know. If I was a black dude, I would have left this country a long time ago. I would find me a country that do what it do. You know?
I don't know.
Life don't have to be hard, but this place is fucked up.
I don't
It's
know
fucked up, period.
what country like black people.
It's a couple that do. Not everybody.
D Dub, not James Chanel, right? No more ponytail said. Don't do that to Blair. Native Tribe Urban Media says Jadakiss could play. Jadakiss can play Sonya. They are both bald black men. Shabby said, wait a minute, I thought her daughter was a lesbian. When did that change? I think her daughter's probably bisexual, but Sonya don't know the difference. She don't know the difference. So, But yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought her daughter and her granddaughter. Wait a minute. Look at this man. He said, I didn't want to be here anyway. You know, I did that to him because he was wrong for that comment, but I also didn't hear from him today. So, you know. Ray Della Lewis said, wait, you sent Native to the. Yes, I did. Because that was wrong. That comment was wrong. So, yes, that's where he resides on the moon.
Hater.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
So let me ask you, are your patience, your tolerance, how have your life has changed at your age now?
My patience. I get mad quicker. I used to
Oh,
never
Lord
ever.
have
I
mercy.
used to never get mad, but I don't have a problem snapping on somebody, but I'm not petty mad. You get me?
Well,
It
No.
has to be something like it's mad. No. It's like when that dude lied and pissed me off. You see what I'm saying? Like that shit right there. It's no tolerance for stuff like that. And then too, I don't have tolerance.
All right. Where is that comment at? Um, Life Unleashed said Nelly could play Sonya. That is so wrong. Not Nelly. You cannot join Native. Nelly. Well, I don't know. She likes pedophiles. He kind of sort of is. Okay. Anyway, back to the call.
I don't have dating tolerance because of all the years of dating dudes.
Who's Norman? I don't know who Norman is. Oh, no, we don't. D Dub says free native. Who is Norman? That's the only. I know Norman Bates. I don't know. As soon as I figure out who you talking about, Bible Lady, you probably get ready to go to the moon too.
And putting up with the shit that you deal with when you date and, be with people. And so, because I've been single for so long, and then when I got sick, I haven't really been like, damn it, my hearing's on the stuff. I gotta remember that. I haven't been, you know, exerting myself. Like, I get a lot of people, like, in my DM, but I don't, like, entertain it for
Lies.
that and other reasons, but, I don't know. It's patience, and it's the fact that I don't mind being by myself. That's what
Okay.
it is. Because I can always get a date if I want a date. I think that's what it is. If I want, I can. But if I couldn't, then it'd probably be a problem. If I couldn't. You get me? If I couldn't attract nobody, if I couldn't get a man, then it'd probably be an issue. But if I put the effort in and call people back, I probably could. Because I don't really call people back. I just push them off the phone like, yeah, okay, yeah, click.
Why? Because they ain't saying something you don't like or something, or what is it?
Well, the main reason is I'm distracted. But
Man,
if I
come on.
wasn't distracted,
Hold on. Don't
that's okay.
don't
It's okay. No. It's okay. It's okay. It's not a bad thing. I know what you're about to say. This is how you do me though, right? Go ahead, sir. What did you want to say?
What do I do to you? Nothing.
Oh, anyway. So, you know what? Had you not came over that second day and stayed away from me after that, then I would
lies, and more lies, and lies on top of lies.
be good. For real. if you had just came over that one day, which I was going to avoid you that day because I already knew what it was, and I was doing good. And had I just avoided you that day, I would be good today, because then I would never have seen you. I'd still be talking to you on the phone, but I was able to keep it at a distance that way. But when you came around me, it was a problem. So I always just like avoided your ass. Like, I would sit and look at
Oh
you and be like,
man.
oh my God, this dude about to have me fucked up out here. And I'd be like, okay, I'm about to just ghost and just,
Was you
I'll
having a
talk to
panic
him.
attack? Are you having a panic? Was you having a panic attack, son? Because I really wasn't doing anything.
Man, you was just looking good. And I was just like, oh, so okay. So anyway, that's cool. I mean, I got a date this weekend, so we'll
I
see what
know you.
happens.
Now I am watching this chat, okay? Bootleg Dream says spoken like a true prostitute. Yeah, they're in her DMs trying to get service is probably. But I think she's lying. Like you have options and this is what you pick. That's what I don't get. You have options and you go this is what you this is your go-to. So I she's lying. She's lying.
Do I know you.
Yeah, I got a date.
I think you just think I'm a fly on the rock or something, but
Mm-mm. No, I mean, listen, a guy just moved in from New York. He's new. He's just been there a month. But he's just giving me all his freaking business, and I just met him. And I'm just like, that just shows desperate to me. And I don't like to be rushed. And guys, when I meet them, that's the biggest problem. They try to immediately bull you up off rip. And that's the problem.
You know what? It's a good thing Native was already on the moon. But I was going to make that point, though, actually. He says he literally didn't do anything to her. It was the toys, right? The community toys. What up, though, says everyone wants Sonya according to her. What's up, Irie Fives? Um, Miss Mad About Music said, y'all know her arse is lying. Bible Lady says, Legacy, go to, okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
Problem. I'm like, I'm not in no rush. If it take a year for anything to happen, I'm good with that. But they be just trying to be like immediately. Like, okay, so we're gonna be a couple. So we're gonna be, no, dude, we're not really.
they
No.
just want to fuck. That's it. Damn, that's all.
All of that. Yeah, whatever.
They just want. They want that. They want.
And if they're gonna get a rude awakening, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I don't have sex since my surgery. I can't. So there it is. Shit don't work. Don't even want it. This is why, because this is how I used to think.
Hell,
This is how I used to think before I met you, right? I used to be like, I don't want nobody sweating on top of me. I don't want no dude like all on top of me with his slobbing on. Dudes just be.
Okay, I've got so many questions. But before I ask them, I gotta go out and come back in because the comments stopped working. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. I am back. So anyway, isn't I thought that's okay. I ain't trying to get in nobody's business, but you mean to tell me ain't y'all has any of y'all I thought when you had sex you did sweat. I mean, maybe not every time, but you shouldn't you just be focusing on what's going on and not the sweat? I'm just in confusement about that. That's what I don't get. Aunt Natty said, "Desperate Sonya calling someone desperate. How dreadful! How stupid! How stupid! Anybody who is sitting up talking to an inmate like the way she does and taking care of an inmate the way she does, she has to be very, very desperate, very thirsty. I mean, she's just got to be. And I won't believe any different. Bible Lady, I saw that and you wrong. You are so wrong. Dion Salt Bay said, I had the same. What did Joseph? Joseph Bullard is in here. Let me see what Joseph Bullard said. If I can find it. I don't see it. I don't see what he said. But I like I said, I don't understand. I thought the act. Let me see. Tony said, "Sweat, let your body move you." I mean, I let the rhythm take control. Bible lady said Nesto didn't break a sweat. He broke a nail reaching into that black bag.
Ugh. You know, I was just like, I don't even want to fuck nobody. You know, I'm good because, well, I was cool with, like, if I wanted to, I would just call my little exes up and just, you know, hit them real quick because little young one was cool. You know, he wasn't all sweaty and all that shit. And he was done in 5 minutes.
That's what I thought.
This
Go
one
ahead.
called me
5 minutes.
I'm listening.
fucking much. Huh?
What you say?
No, the things call me, but yeah. But yeah, that's why I was just
Take
like,
control.
I'm good, you know, I'm straight. But the thing of it is, I be not that attracted to people, and so I be having to find other, like, reasons to, like, you know, so I just be like, you know, I'm good, I don't need it. You know what, it can be an open relationship. You can keep fucking whoever you fucking, just don't bother me. And if we want to go out, we'll go out. And if we don't, we don't. If we talk, we talk. If we don't, we don't. It's two dudes right now, this last 2 weeks, that's got in my DM from the Silver Foxes, right? Talking about, all this, that, and other shit. You know, that's all. The Silver Foxes, I told you, it's some old men. They're like in their 50s, right? And they fly as fuck. They dress their ass off. You know, they real nice, they real good looking, all of them. But it's like, what do y'all do? Y'all just go around and walk around being cute? Like, that's some girl shit to me. Like, they don't have a purpose. They just fly places, stand together, dressed up, and take pictures. And then they walk through the crowd like they did the Essence Fest. They just walk through, and then they just stand, take pictures, and it's like, girls do that. Why? What is y'all purpose? What do y'all do?
Okay, this is one of the rare times I have a few men in here. Do y'all take pictures? I'm just curious. I thought men took pictures. When you go somewhere on a trip, traveling or vacation or something, don't you take pictures? You take pictures of yourself, your surroundings, and everything. I don't understand what her problem is with the silver foxes. I just don't get it. Bible lady said lion. It was a skunk in her inbox, not a damn silver fox. Okay, Bible lady. I have let you go because I really, really like you, but yeah, I Bible, you was cutting it close too many times. Oh, Leo lady said every time she talks negative about somebody, she be talking about Nesto. Lisa Craig said this is so sad. She had no idea this lie would be on YouTube. So embarrassing. I really do not believe that any of them have ever gotten it because to me they exude sophistication, and when you see her, there is nothing sophisticated about her. She walks like an ostrich. If they talk to her for like, why would they jump in her DMs? Like, how would they know her name to jump in her DMs? Tell me that part, okay? Rossi said to be so old, she sounds like a teenager. She's never been loved before, otherwise, she wouldn't accept this married jammies. D-Dub says, thank you, Mimi. I said that yesterday. She's going to be on Scamfish. Dion Salt Bay said the problem is she wants one, but they don't want her smart ass. Them folks said this woman has zero class. That's what I'm saying. And they I don't know, I just, to me, it seems like they would be looking for a type of female, a very well groomed female, a female who dresses, I mean, like, they dress age appropriate. And I guess, you can wear what you want no matter how old you are, but I just, if I was a dude, she wouldn't turn my head. I mean, she don't even turn my head as a female, so she definitely would not turn my head as a man. I'm just saying.
Y'all mentor? Do y'all like boys club? What do y'all like other than take pictures because y'all old and cute? What do you do?
What?
I mean, they be having some nice ass bodies too. Shit, I'm not about to look. But like, I just be like, what do y'all like? What is your purpose though? Because that just seemed a little. You're like, that just seemed a little conceited to me. That's all y'all do is walk
So
around. I feel like it's me. I grab a,
I hear
you
them
know.
women be talking. I used to hear them women be talking about, but I didn't
Yeah,
know
I
they
mean,
hear them talk about
them
them.
motherfuckers look good now. Like they all it's like about 12, 15 of them. And they keep adding to the group because I met this guy on Black, this dating site, and he just got on with them. So I mean, it be some, it be some nice looking dudes, but I don't know. You
But
know,
why would you call yourself a silver fox? That's some old shit. A fox is a woman to me.
because they old. I guess I don't know. I mean, I do like I said, they
y'all never heard of the gray foxes? I've heard they're not the first people to call themselves the silver foxes. And did they name themselves that, or did other people start naming them that? You know how a name catches? So I mean, I don't know if it was them or if it was, other people, but they look good. They're well groomed. That one with the dreadlocks, holla. Cause okay. Anyway, Shay B says Sonya's the type that you only give her 5 good minutes because the more okay. Sonya's the type that you can only give 5 good minutes because the more you fuck her, the crazy she'll get. Mofo will catch hell. I don't know what's going on tonight. I really don't. I really, really don't. It's really going to be crowded up there, I see. Lisa Craig says there's no male foxes. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, that just sounds dumb. That sounds like a girl thing. Like I said, no class. They have neither one of them have class. And as sophisticated as Nesto thinks he is, he has no class. Right along with his lady.
just walk around, they go to places, they show up, and they just be all of them taking pictures, and they just be like, okay,
They take
why do y'all
pictures
do
for the
that?
girl. They take pictures for the girls. Or
You see, they just stand and they be posing like models, and I just be like, oh, okay. Do y'all get paid to do that? Like, are y'all on tour? Like,
that's
I'm
what
just
I'm trying to
confused. I'm just confused as to their purpose, and I just like feel like I don't hold on.
bless you. Bless you.
I'm more into like I like construction type dudes. Go get dirty, come home type. I don't really care for the prissy like y'all cute take pictures and it just moisturizing and it's just they just a little prissy to me. Not saying they can't because they're from that era where they could be straight. You know what I'm saying? They don't come off like they bi or anything.
What error? I didn't know gayness had an error. People have been gay since the beginning of time. What is she talking about? The error. I don't. The points that she makes are just, and I'm to believe that they are in her DMs. They can go out on the street and get better trash than her. I don't. The only way I will believe that they have been in her DMs is if she shows them to me, and if I can contact them to confirm it. Then I'm gonna ask them what's wrong with them. So we found out, in case people didn't know, from Salt and Pepper Tresses, I do believe on Sunday, in Sunday or Monday, in Natives Live, that they do a lot of community work and community outreach. And also, these two don't know how social media works. I am sure that they are verified on Instagram. I've never looked. And what she doesn't know is when you do stuff like that, you get sponsors and whatnot. People know them from a lot of places in the US of A. So they probably do get a little extra money for being on Instagram and posing and stuff like that. She just doesn't get it. Neither one of them get it.
but it's just a little too what women do for me.
Right.
You know, girls go around posing and doing all. I don't even do that.
What's my position then? Since I'm an old fart, I'm an old
Oh
fart right
God.
now. So what is my position?
Your position, you a married man. That's your position. Shit, you off the market.
No, that ain't what.
Although two of those guys are married, because one just had a baby with this girl. She's cute. They had a real pretty baby.
Okay. What I'm saying is, what? Oh, I'm trying to get some. I guess I'm saying, what is my market to you as a woman if I was out there? Everybody got a niche. You know, just like Ben Affleck and all them acting white boys. Old
You
men.
could, like, you.
Did he say everybody had a niche? Okay. Everybody has a niche. Salt and Pepper Trusses said, so construction type dudes can't wear nice suits. They can't wear nice suits. They don't moisturize. I mean, they're out in the elements all day, sometimes all year round. So you mean to tell me they don't moisturize? I know everybody doesn't. You know, as a woman, I know she doesn't moisturize. She thinks baby oil helps get rid of wrinkles. This is what she thinks. We know she doesn't moisturize her face or anything like that. She doesn't use any type of retinol or hyaluronic acid. I mean, we know she doesn't do any of that. So I, I don't know. I just can't. Every time it seems like the more time goes by, the more she says, like, if I don't know how many sentences we would have if we counted every time she says something stupid. I just don't know. It would be astronomical. So, Mixtress Monica, thank you for the super chat. She says, if she was contacted by anyone from the Silver Foxes, I can almost guarantee that it was a catfish scammer. Ain't no silver fox want bony tail. I agree with that. And you know what? Not only that, not only was it probably a catfish, why would she not? Oh, they look good. They got a good body. Why wouldn't she? Because one thing I could say they got going for them is they got jobs. They all got jobs and probably really good ones. And she's taking care of an inmate. So you mean to tell me you prefer that over them? I don't think so. But you're right, it was a scammer. It was a scammer. Thank you so much, Mixtress Monica, for the super chat.
How could I forget that I had given her an interest? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off. Banging on the, banging on the, banging on the, banging on the bathroom.
I want to find, let me see. Somebody made a comment. I highlighted it, but I want to read it. Warren Harass says Sonya is 55 plus. That's right, she's 55 ball plus. Y'all know I was filling out some paperwork and you had to ask your age, and I put ball after it. Anyway, Sonya is 55 plus. She has a not pattern, but pattern, as she says, of giving it up with no attachment, no boundaries. She ran Nesto down to meet him in the beginning. Right. And you know what? She says, if you hadn't come around me that second time, so I guess, because the second time is when she slept with him. So I guess if he hadn't come around with her, come around and they hadn't slept together, she wouldn't be feeling that way. So I guess the emotions of having community toys stuck in you is what got her so hooked on him. Bible Lady, thank you so much for the super chat. Bible Lady says, let me see. Bible Lady says that was not a silver fox in her DMs. It was IS disguised as a raccoon. IS doesn't know the difference between a raccoon and a fox. Just slow. Hey, two slow people together, what could be better? Gosh, imagine, look, let's pretend like they could have kids. If Sonia and Sylvia had a kid, what would they be like? Like, think about it. if they had a kid together. But anyway, Bible lady, thank you, thank you, thank you for the super chat. She says I had to pay for a super chat from the moon. Thank you so much, Bible lady, for that super chat from the moon. Let's see here. Bootleg Dream says they would have a Nesto. It would be worse. It would. Can you imagine it talking between all the wrong words that she says and all the wrong words that he says? Granny the Great, thank you, thank you, thank you for the super chat. She says, Granny the Great says she is so silly running after an inmate. An inmate of all things. Thank you so much for the super chat, Granny the Great. Let's see here. We've got a super chat from What Up Though. Wait a minute. What Up Though says, Free Bible Lady. Oh my goodness. Y'all are a mess. She said, Free Bible Lady.
How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off. Bang, 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 banging on the, banging on the, banging on the, banging on the bathroom, banging on the, banging on the, banging on the, banging on the bathroom, banging on the, 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 banging on the. How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? All this time she was.
Thank you so much, Bible Lady. And what up, though, for the super chat? Eve Has Many Faces says, I don't believe any of those Silver Fox men reached out to her, and definitely not because she was some sort of catch. That's why she did not elaborate on what they said. Oh, yeah. She sure didn't elaborate on what they said or anything. You're right about that. I didn't even think about that. Dion Salt Bay said that poor baby wouldn't know. Poor baby wouldn't know what a S was. Is. Bible Lady said they would have a cross between Pepe Le Pew and Mushmouth from Fat Albert. Oh my goodness. Coffee is Brewing said no silver fox wants a dookie infested big bottom lip. Okay, ill. Just ill.
You could get into acting if you wanted to.
What?
I mean,
Because you
How?
got that look. I know it's
What
not you, but you
look?
got the look. I mean, if it was like a gangster type movie, you could do that. Because, you could play street.
You know what he could play? Crackhead number two. That is what he looks like. He could play crackhead number two.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? Street
street
nigga
shit.
shit. Right. BMF, like gangster shit. Somebody was to do a gangster movie, you could do a gangster movie. You
Oh,
just be the
okay.
quiet, the silent killer. Cause, you not aggressive. Well, you do, cause you was aggressive with your voice a couple months back. Yeah, you was going there. You was mad. But
Okay.
for the most part, you got a mellow personality, so you'd have to be like the silent killer type dude. The one that don't say much, but that's the one that's the hitter.
Oh,
Because
okay.
your demeanor, what I'm saying, without you speaking, and then, but you're not an aggressive personality person. So you couldn't come off as, oh, no, you probably could. But they got cool leaders and shit. They just sit back and point, and
I
motherfuckers
guess.
follow up.
Okay, so I guess I'm trying to see what the look will sell. You're talking about the look. So what the look will sell?
What the look was
You
there?
could hang with them silver dudes.
No, they ain't none of my speed. They ain't my type.
I know. I'm just saying.
First of all, you couldn't hang with the silver dudes because the silver dudes are sophisticated. They got class and jobs. You wouldn't even understand the words that are coming out of their mouth. Now, D Dub said, would you say D Dub field hand number 7? Yes, we can play crackhead number 3. It's funny. It's ironic. She talks about native having too much estrogen. At least look, at least he can fill out a resume. He do have credits from TV shows and movies. Okay. See that? Nikki G, thank you so much for the super chat. Nikki G says, I feel like everyone should be free from the moon. All have not told lies on Sonya. Oh my gosh. Y'all are doing super chats to free people from the moon. My goodness. People were just acting up out the gate though, Nikki G. Thank you so much for the super chat. So, since there has been much protest, I will let all of the people on the moon come off, except for Native. I'm still mad at him. No, oh goodness. Aunt Natty says, I told y'all the Silver Foxes planted a community garden, and they wanted Sonya to be the scarecrow. Oh no! Oh no! What you breathing for? Said he. Hell, he's acting right now. You know what? You're right. I was gonna say that too. He has been acting on all of these phone calls, and he's not good at it. So I mean, there's that. 80% CMO said they wouldn't let Sonya slob their knobs. Who is this? Sylvia's Dry Fro says he can hang with the Silver Fox crew in Houston. They are just like him. Really? Oh, y'all. So there's one in. So like, are there? Do they have like different chapters and stuff? Because I just see them on Instagram and just you know, slobber all over their pictures. That's it. So that's interesting though.
I don't think I know they're not so CeeLo, but I'm just saying if you just standing beside them, you would miss right in well because you got the older gentleman, and then you put the clothes on type shit, and they all be dressed, and they all dress different, but they all dress nice. I can't say not one of them that don't dress good. They all dress nice, really nice. They putting it together: shoes, hair, beards, all of that shit, hats, all of that.
Okay, they tried to holler at her. She talking about their shoes, their hats, their beards. She didn't talk about they look good. She didn't talk about they got good looking bodies. All of this, and one jumped in your DMs, and you didn't even respond. Really, girl, stop it. Stop. I can read it in between them lines. You're lying. You are just lying. Because I tell you what, let one of them jump in mine, okay?
Glasses, whatever. Very sophisticated. It's just the fact that they just go around taking pictures at places that just is just a red flag to me.
What kind?
It's just not a manly thing for me. Like I like
Okay.
how men were back in the 80s and the 90s. Like I'm saying,
Right.
not this shit they got, this watered down shit they got now.
Oh, okay.
Crazy stuff.
They half of them probably not that old. They just get a gray hair quick.
I think they're all over 50. I doubt if anybody's in their 40s. I really doubt because it's a mannerism, and you could tell that they're in their 50s and up. You could tell they're not this new shit. I don't
Like
think anybody.
So there aren't any younger guys out there with good mannerisms. And I think this dummy thinks that you don't get gray hair until you're in your 50s. I don't know, but as long as she's been dyeing hers, she should know better than that. But I just, so she doesn't think, so she thinks that these men were just wilding out. And then once they got in their 50s, they turned sophisticated. Is this what she's thinking? Because I don't know. 80% CMOS said one outfit costs more than her lifetime wardrobe. I know because Native was talking about the hats, and I didn't realize they were that expensive. Joseph Bullard said if he's standing beside them, they better keep their hands on their wallet. Salt and Pepper Tresses said the Silver Foxes are not out here looking for 10 good players. No, they are not. They are not out here looking for 10 good players. They're their own player. Bible Lady said, my favorite Silver Fox is Pusha. I can watch him roller skate all day. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yes. I have watched him I have set up, I know, for a good 35 minutes and just watched. I ain't gonna
Somebody in their
lie.
40s. If somebody in their 40s, it'd be a shock.
Oh.
But I think they're all in their 50s, and a couple of them might be in their 60s.
But they all got gray hair. That's what you're saying?
They all got gray hair. They all distinguished gentlemen. They all got gray hair.
Okay.
They just need to stop showing up taking pictures in groups. That's it right there. I don't know who managed them, but like, I know they don't get paid because they just go to concerts and, you know what I'm saying? Or they'll be in New Orleans out on the street just taking pictures and posting it.
Sonya, it's called an influencer. They are influencers. That's what you call people who do things like that. People who sit on Instagram and do makeup and stuff. They're influencers, not to be confused with the OnlyFans people. But they are, well, they're influencers too, but still not to be confused with them.
They'll just be walking and it's just like, it's like their Instagram models. That's what it's like. You get me?
Oh, okay. I got you then.
That's how it just give off Instagram models. And I'm just not with that era of, this is what I do. And I act like somebody's not following me with a camera, but they are, and I'm posting it. You get me? That whole look where it's like, okay, you look stupid because that's a selfie. You have somebody stand there, take that picture of you, then give you because you acting like you're not, but how did they get on your page? That's your phone. They took a picture. And you made it look like, you were just out and about and somebody caught you. And then you posted it on your page. I don't know. I'm not with this shit. I'm old.
Okay, you're not old. You're not old. You're just not with it.
I'm old on some shit. I'm all right with that.
They probably, when they go to events, an actual photographer probably takes their pictures, okay? Like I said, she don't know how stuff works. What up, though? Thank you for the super chat. She says, Sonya, they don't do shitty diapers. Try again. Oh my gosh. See, just when I release people from the moon, there's somebody who wants to. But weren't you there? You were just there, I think, and I let you go. Man, oh my gosh. Yeah, y'all are talking about. I've seen some of your comments where some people are saying, they knew somebody in elementary school with gray hair. I think Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said her sons were they grayed early. I think my mom said she did. I think, but yeah, I have a friend. He by the time we got out of high school, he was gray. So yeah, but I don't think she knows that. Delicate Dell said she's describing exactly what he does in regards to picture. You know what? You're right, Delicate Dell. That's a good point. What does he do? Go around filming himself acting bad, especially when he was in the car with the lady that he supposedly was hiring to do whatever he was hiring. That was some bad acting he was doing. So yeah, you're right.
I'm from a different era. I'm good with that.
Yeah, you Ohio player. I got you. Go ahead on.
Yeah.
Okay,
What they say?
I'm listening.
Oh
I don't know.
gosh.
What you trying to do, sir?
They say he hot about some shit. I don't know if I could hot about.
Hello, Petey. You looking pretty cute today. Your mama cut your hair nice.
Who?
The dog. Trisha's dog.
Oh.
She cute. Look, she cute. Oh my God, I was looking at this scooter spot because I'm trying to get my scooter fixed. And they got some new shit because it's been about 3 years now, 23. Yeah, since I got my bike and my scooter. And I just want to upgrade like it ain't nobody's business. I'm just ready to upgrade. And because of what they're doing with the bikes and stuff now. And I kind of want a lighter bike than the bike that I have. Although I love my bike, I've seen 2 of them out. But, I don't have no miles on. I only got 70 miles on that bike. I don't have a lot of miles on that bike.
So how you gonna fix your plates at this time?
I'm just gonna get a couch. Everything else I'm keeping. I really don't think I'm gonna take this couch with me because I don't really think I'm gonna do white. I want a couch that can be lived on. I don't need to live on this couch, but it's leather. Leather's kind of cold. I've seen this really cute blue couch, this pretty emerald green couch, and this nice yellow couch because my Chanel painting is yellow. It's like graffiti. You've seen it. It's in the picture in the background. It's graffiti yellow, white, black, purple, orange, green. It's got all the... You have 1 minute.
That's a Chanel. I know what picture that's a Chanel. First of all, I've never even heard of that before. Maybe I'm more into black art, but okay.
Remaining.
Wow.
I'm gonna get some wallpaper put up. It's gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute.
Wallpaper.
Some real funky wallpaper on 2 walls. I want to do wallpaper. Maybe have some nice patterns. Not that old school shit. I'm talking about they have some nice. I don't want to just do paint. I want it like, So instead of me having to do something with the walls, it'd just be wallpaper. Are you tripping? You calling me right back, or you calling me tomorrow?
What would you like? What would you like?
I want what you want.
I want what you want. How about that?
Now you can't say what I said. You gotta be original.
Okay.
You call me right back. I ain't doing shit. Oh shit, I'm cooking up. Up.
Okay, I call you right back. Okay, so
Look,
you
I'm
want
cooking.
wallpaper and
Mm-hmm.
figure that shit out and all that. Okay.
Yeah, stick my tongue in your mouth when I see you. As a friend, of course. As a friend.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Why not? As a friend.
Thank you for using Global Telink.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
So wait a minute. Do y'all put your tongue in your friends' mouths? I have friends, and I've never put my tongue in their mouth. I just haven't. Wings and mumbo sauce, excuse me, says it's a Chanel, not a Chanel. Them folks says all this in a place she don't own. And she moves every year, stupid. I was gonna ask that. I didn't know that you could do that in places that you rent. I didn't know you were allowed to put up wallpaper. I mean, I guess if they gave you permission, I guess. But I mean, she's talking like she can just like do it. Um Bible lady said, "Who sticks their tongue in their friend's mouth?" Ugh. I mean, really, whatever happened to a handshake or a hug? Delicate Del said, "Only when I'm doing a tongue lick maneuver." Southside Chi-Town says, "Hey, all going to rewind. How you doing?" So, no more ponytail said, "No legacy. Sonya is insane." Queen Black said she's not going to do ish. I don't think she does all of the things that she claims she does. I think she probably knows how, but I don't think she actually does them. So next up, y'all ain't tell me which call y'all wanted, which throwback y'all wanted. So I'm gonna just go grab one. I think I want yeah, we'll do this one. We'll do this one. We will do this one. This will be a nice throwback to do. Let me what am I doing? Oh, okay. I see what I'm doing. I had forgot what I was doing. Okay, let me share my screen so we can do this one. I ain't gonna tell y'all which one it is. I'm gonna see if y'all remember it. Oh, you want one with Dre? Y'all want one with Dre? Let me see. We can do a Dre one. Put a one in the chat if y'all want Dre. If y'all want a Dre, put a one in the chat. If you want the one I picked, um, say put a two. So Shay B says moving every 6 months. I don't understand how this heifer keep up with her socks. Look, I hate moving. I hate moving. So y'all want Dre? Okay, let me get it. Let me grab a Dre. I hate moving. And I'm just gonna tell y'all right now, I'm one of them black people who move and put stuff in trash bags. I try to start out right, doing it the right way, like with boxes and everything, but nah, I always end up at the end of it with some trash bags. All right, let me find a Dre. Dre, where are you? Where's the Dre playlist? Okay, here it is. Let's do gee, it's so many to choose from. Let's do this one where he lying. Okay, let me pull it up. I got it. Let me pull it up. Okay. Get out of here, and in here. Share with y'all. Okay. Make sure. Okay, yeah, I'm sharing. All right, here we
The
go.
call in this video is from May 23rd, 2023, and is the next time Nesto talked to Dre after their four-way conversation with Sonya and her sister. Nesto says Sonya's sister was wondering why she didn't hear from Dre. They talk about that situation and Shirley Strawberry. Take a listen.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello?
How you doing?
Hold on. What's going on, Nesto?
Oh, nothing. Shirley said call you like ASAP.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. Hold on for me 1 second. That's not what I said.
Okay.
I said, ask how he was doing. I hadn't talked to him. If you talk to him, tell him I asked her. That's all I said. How is he doing?
Okay. And she said,
I'm the last person. When you get missing, when you don't call, if I can't get in touch with Dion, I have to try to call the next female that you up on them. That's how I get my information. So she that you don't want me to know, I have to find out.
Oh wow.
oh, okay. She said you
So
called.
that's what I did. I called your wife.
Okay, ain't no wrong with
Because I
that.
know you're going to call her. So like she said, well, I just talked to him the other day. You ain't going to call me every day.
Well,
When
And
you
you
get
don't call
missing and
her
go down
every
to the
day.
Holy Land and shit, you call me when you get back. I thought I
okay.
told you about her. You ain't told me about nothing.
Okay. Well,
Okay, right.
okay. Ain't nothing going on. Everything's still the same, sir. I'm just sitting here
Okay.
waiting. As a matter of fact, my other friend, girl, sister asked about you the other day. I said, he'll be all right. If you want to talk to you, he'll call you. He'll contact you. Yeah. I said,
Right.
he don't like me or something. I said he never seen you before. He never seen you before. He don't know nothing about you. He different.
Bible lady, I was gonna let that go. I wasn't gonna stop to comment on it, but yeah, I heard that too. And this is my first time here. I don't recall ever hearing this before, but yeah, he said he called the next female you up under. I call the next female you up under. That is wow. Wow.
I told you that. I told you that on the phone. He's not like that. He got to warm up, see what's going on. He's not going to die in that. Well, I text him. He never texts me back. I said,
She did.
yeah,
She did that. She said, call me. She also said, call me at your convenience. No pressure.
yeah, but they ain't tell me that part. They ain't tell me no pressure.
Right. She said, there's no pressure at your convenience. So whenever you're ready, you can call me at your convenience.
They ain't tell me that. She ain't
I'm
said.
telling you what she said.
I know that what she said, but they ain't tell me that. See, that was pressure me. He just ain't interested. I said, ooh wee, ooh, they desperate like a motherfucker. They told on themselves when they said that. Yeah.
They said what? They said what, Nesto?
He don't seem like he interested in me. I said, damn, they told him.
I ain't never seen her. How am I supposed to be interested in her?
I know that, sir. But I'm telling you what they told on themselves when they told me that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just listening.
Okay.
It don't seem like he interested. I I said, oh,
He don't seem like he's interested. You know, I she don't really like know Dre. She's only going by what Nesto has possibly said about him and whatnot. So why is she so desperate? That's just weird to me.
okay. I'm just not gonna chase no man. I'm just not. So myself, it's 1,000 to 1 right now. You ain't got no choice but to chase right now. You ain't got no.
You're not going to chase a man, but yet you are talking to this inmate about inquiring why his friend hasn't called her back, but you're not chasing. Okay. So I can see her and Sonya have the same traits.
Choice. Sitting in the basketball by yourself.
How old is female, Lil?
She's 48, 49. She's gonna be 50.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, she's bad now. I mean, she's a good one now. You know, she's a good one. I'm gonna say that.
You say that about all of them, Nesto.
Well, you know, some of them they had these.
Everything you tell me about is bad, career minded, is what you need. This the one for you right here, buddy. This the one right here. And then soon as they start getting crazy, so she cool, that crazy motherfucker, fuck her. I got somebody for you. I'm like, God damn, but you said she was saved.
Oh, yeah, but here's...
You said the same thing about Dominique.
Yeah, but we talking about 15 years ago. Dominique's in the wind right
now. But you say the same thing every time you introduce me to one.
Yeah, I do that, but here's the thing.
You say the same thing about...
Does anybody know how old Dominique is? Because that's... Okay. Miss Mesmerized. Thank you so much for the super chat. She says, imagine being nearly 60 ball in jail, no bail, no attorney, no money, but playing matchmaker. I know, right? Up there, sitting up there playing. What's that guy's name that used to do Love Connection? Whatever his name is or was. Yeah, you sitting up there doing that. And you can't even buy commissary. You begging your wife for money for attorney. Oh my gosh. You right. You are so right about that. Miss Mad About Music said, y'all catch that? He said Dominique's in the wind right now. And you ain't even supposed to be talking to Dominique. But does anybody know how old she is? Now, Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said, keep in mind, Nesto is telling this story, which is probably a lie. Yeah, well, I believe most of what he's saying is a lie. But okay, you said you think okay, Nikki G says she thinks there's two different Dominiques. Okay. Say J said you caught that too, huh? Legacy Dominique, from what it sounds like, was around 25 at the most. Yeah. Now, if he is talking about that one, she was kind of. Well, age is nothing but a number, and you can date some. I think it's weird that I know friends sometimes try to hook you up with people. Like you might be friends with a guy, and then you tell your friend, "Oh, you should meet so and so or whatever." But like, it just seems like Nesto is always trying to match me. That's what it seems like to me.
For me.
Oh, yeah, you know what?
And you can't stand her.
No, I can't because she's a straight goddamn cuckoo basket tail on top of her. She clean.
See what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
She's a hustler. She got a good story, Dre. She should still remind me of me and you, Dre. Okay, next up.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. The only thing about her, she ain't did we did. She finaged by herself. And then see, Shirley had to figure that shit out last year. When she figured out, it just destroyed her. It just really just fucked her up. It fucked up so bad. And I told her that. I tried to tell her, sometimes you make bad decisions, and I can correct mine if I make mine. She can't keep holding on to the same shit. You know, you just can't do that. You know, just like Mother's Day weekend, Ebony gonna text come to help Mother's Day. I said, well, listen, let me explain something to you how this shit.
Ebony text who?
Shirley, this weekend, last weekend, Mother's Day. I said, let me explain something to you. Ebony know I'm gonna come the fuck up. If I fall all the way down to my knees, I'm gonna still come up some kind of way. She knows that. So in her mind, she's trying to figure out what the hell going on. And I explained that to her. I said, everybody didn't think it was going to last as long. It's been 9 years. They told me I wouldn't come out the gate last 2 months. They said, you forgot all about that. I ain't going to forget that. told me if I get there cutting the food, them folks gonna bury my ass. Is that what they told me? So I'm thinking, what hold you laughing about?
So he know that, or excuse me, Ebony knows that once he get out, he gonna come up, right? And she knows that. So, she just trying to find a way to get in. This is what he say now. But he's facing a 41 count RICO. Now, he may not have known that at the time that he would be facing one, but he's facing a 41 count RICO. Even if he does get out, he will be probably 61 ball. There is no way. How is he going to get on top at that age? What is he going to do if he ever, gets out?
It was gonna last 2 months. And what they told me, it was gonna last 2 months. It been now. You so stupid. Okay.
This is true.
Oh my God.
It's the truth, Dre. I ain't making this shit up. So she thought, what you doing now? What you doing now? I said, I'm trying to write my book and my movie script and all that, I didn't think you can do that. I said, listen, you weren't really listening to what I was talking about all this time we've been together. I've been through here and back now. And Dre done he told you that this is nothing here. He used to this. You ain't used to nothing.
Right.
If there's anyone out there that remembers the call where he talked about how many pages he wrote for his script, please let me know, because I have been looking and trying to figure out that call for the longest time. Leo Lady said, Legacy, you make 61 sounds like a 99-year-old person. 961. You better be handling things because I'm 66. Don't come short. I know.
So when I gave her a little snippet of 1% on my book, she like, oh, this is so deep. Oh, I got to take a minute to process all this. And I start putting that proper shit out. All that other stuff going on. You know how it go. But anyway, so I got to get back to my friend's sister, right? So she, a couple weeks ago, I haven't heard from your friend. I said, shit. What you want me to do? I introduced y'all and I told y'all on the phone.
I'm sorry. Didn't we already have this Did we have this conversation already? Why are we back to it? Michi, I don't know. Is he six? I don't think he'll be 61 ball until July. I think. I'm not sure. I why are we? I don't. Why are we talking about this again? I don't.
He's not like that. He's not gonna move like a regular man. And I also said I'm not gonna. We done been through this before. The hookup. I fucked it up. He ain't gonna go by what I said. You got to come out the gate yourself. I introduced you.
January,
well,
okay.
Here they go. I'm not like other women. I don't. You know how they do? They put themselves up. They put themselves up on a pedestal, then the head be swing off the goddamn swivel. I didn't mean to say it like that. And I didn't mean to fall in love with you, Dre. You know how they do. You know that shit. You know how it goes, Dre. So that's all. Her wake
Dre.
chance and. But I don't.
Sonya's always talking about femininity in men. Like everybody's gay. If you're proper, you're gay. If you dress nice, you're gay. If you groom yourself, you're gay. If you get manicures and pedicure, you're gay. This is how she judges men. Well, I'm gonna tell you the way he just said, Dre. I know he was call himself mocking somebody, but that was a little. That was a. I don't know. I don't know. Aunt Natty said he got married on his birthday, so it's January. Why was I think? You know what I was thinking? July. Which is when he went to jail. I don't know why I was thinking that. So January is his birthday and the anniversary, right? I don't know why. I don't know why.
I like about it. She would turn me on when her sister fucked up and told me that she ain't like her daddy, but her sister, didn't matter what her daddy did, her sister, her dad the daddy deathbed, she cleaned his ass, wiped his ass, picked his shit up, laid in the bed with him on his last day. See, that's the type of shit I like. I like that type. You know what I'm saying? So, and I tell sister, if you keep it, that's a good woman right there. You ain't find.
Oh, now it makes sense. I remember him saying this before, but now it makes sense. Um, that he was upset that Shirley wouldn't want to push his wheelchair if he was walking around with one leg sitting in it. Yeah, okay. And then, if he's in a coma and she just pulled the plug. Oh, I get it now. I'm sorry, I want to go back and hear this again. Cause
You know how it goes, right? So that's all. This her way because she feels she didn't get a chance, and but I don't. Man, I like about it. She would turn me on when she her sister fucked.
what turned me on, you got two wives at this time during this call. You already have two wives. And then you have a side piece, and you talking about something she said about her sister that turned you on. That's weird to me. Warren Harass said, wow, that's deep. Shay B said Ashley Wilkes gone with the wind. Justin's mom said, I know too much of their information. Right. That girl said lies, 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 and more lies. Now that turned you on, that she did all this on her father's deathbed, and the chick that you down with wouldn't. She goes there and wouldn't even talk to the father. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. Michi 3 said he's weird.
Told me that she ain't like her daddy, but her sister, no matter what her daddy did, her sister, the daddy deathbed, she cleaned his ass, wiped his ass, picked his shit up, laid in the bed with him on his last day. See, that's the type of shit I like. I like that type. You know what I'm saying? So, and I tell sister, if you keep it, that's a good woman right there. You ain't find no pretty motherfucker gonna get up there and wipe no nigga shit. They gonna pass your ass on to the wayside. That fucking Shirley ain't gonna do that for me. You know what I'm saying? She gonna keep the service, but she not gonna get down there and pick no shit or bag up and then help your ass get up in the bed. Cause I already been in the hospital. I know how she do. She gonna get somebody else to do it. She ain't gonna do it.
Listen, I don't know why that's fascinating to him. I really don't. Um, that's what people do. That was her father. So, of course, that was her father. So that's what she did. Shay said, death and turn on never be in the same sentence together. Listen, Shay B, we got death, we got turn on in the same sentence, we got wipe his ass, lay in the bed, we got all kinds of stuff in there, and he was, that turns him on. D-Dub said his daughter won't do that for none of his, he won't find none of his daughters doing that for him. It's too complicated, said Nesto. Told Shirley Ebony is the reason why they got together, because Ebony admired and spoke highly of her. Muffin 218 said, wonder what the hen thought when she heard this call. She probably didn't listen to it. Real says, notice Dre's not saying anything. Freak nasty. You right about that. That is nasty. Um, mm, he's turned on, and you can. The bad part about it is you can tell he's turned on about by that. But children usually take care of their parents in their later years when they get sick. I took care of my mom. I went and cooked meals for my dad and stuff. So that's what people do, especially family. Duh.
Then when she's all cleaned up, she's gonna come in and stand by outside the bed, hold my hand. But that's it. But when you get motherfuckers goddamn pretty, like when I'm pretty ass.
And I'm not gonna lie. If I could pay somebody to provide the care, I would pay somebody to provide the care. Would I still be present? Yes, I would. But hey, if I could pay somebody to do that, what's wrong with that? Isn't that why people are rich? To just get okay.
Nurses. Find this motherfucker that gonna get up there and swing that hand, got some red hair in the head and got all that weave very well. Shit, you got stuff. Go man, he ain't no
Mm-mm.
straight. And don't spend
Hold
no
on for me.
money.
Hold on for me 1 second, Nesto. Hold on.
He said got real
I
hair.
always doing construction. Okay, go ahead. Watch what I'm doing, buddy. I'm
You
actually
driving?
working. So.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, your head is
Mm-hmm.
going crazy out there. Whew. Boy, I keep reading this newspaper, look at the news, but that word done changed in 1 year. I'm talking about
Oh yeah.
strong.
Traffic everywhere. Traffic is
Baby.
horrible. They're building everywhere they can put up a house and a building. They doing it.
They doing it.
You can't. All time of day now is traffic. All time of day and night is traffic. No matter where you go.
No matter.
Buckhead, 285, Latonia, West of Chapel,
What?
East Side. It's traffic everywhere you go.
But it said ain't no money out there. I can't tell.
Okay, I'm just honest. You'll see. Hold on for me 1 second. Let me call this place. I'm outside. Hold on. Whew. Hold on, Nesto. Okay. Well, number
Yeah.
7. What Dion been doing?
Last time I talked to him, it's been about 2 weeks, maybe about 3 weeks ago. He's mad because the tire had a flat on the truck. I ain't saying that. Like, you driving around a free ass truck, no insurance, free truck, you ain't got to pay no insurance. But you riding about a tire costs $300. Man, they got to get you some batteries, put it, man, I didn't say anything. I just said to myself, damn.
I'm sorry. He said he's riding around in a free ass truck. Wasn't Shirley paying for that truck? I get confused sometimes because of all the different vehicles. But wasn't she it wasn't free. I mean, okay. Eve has many faces said he was turned on by the potential to use her, given her commitment, dedication, and caring for her sorry dad. Salt and Pepper Tressa says, as much as my mother loved my dad, she was not one to clean up his poop. She couldn't handle blood and bloody fluids. Look, let me tell you something. When we were little, and when I say little, I mean little, little. My mom, if you felt like you were going to get sick, you better make it to a bucket, a trash can, a toilet. Because if you threw up on the floor, she made you clean it up. Because she says it's no excuse for it. Now, you think she was going to take care of, would pay somebody? Yeah, but you think, no. No. D Dub said he meant Dion wasn't paying for it. Well, but he's saying, yeah, I know that's what he meant, but he's acting like the truck is free. It's free for Dion, but Shirley is the one being inconvenienced by this truck. Her income. Um, hey Alicia, Philly girl. Leo Lady said the truck is free to Dion because he doesn't have to pay a note, all the insurance. He just riding for free. Shirley got it. Exactly. NPR nerd said it was free for, yeah, everybody's pretty much saying it was free for Dion. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I've been gone a whole year. What the fuck is everybody doing out there?
More than
Y'all
you.
wasn't doing shit when I was out there.
Said, what the fuck are people doing out there? Being free. That's what we doing. I'm being free. I don't know what it is, but I'm being free.
That's just on my mind. I didn't say that. You know, I don't feel like hearing all that shit. That prep daddy talk. Well, you in there, I don't want to hear all that shit. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what you're doing when you out there in the street out there. What you doing? It's not making no sense to me in my head. You know, I'm in here, I got my mind a little bit more clear now. I done sit here with all type of businesses, you know, and it cost you a dime. I'm trying to figure out what did I go wrong in my head. But I can't keep on dwelling on that fact. I got to move on. These niggas growing out there. I got to keep moving. Yeah, so that's all. But you get a chance, you know, call old girl if you ain't got the number no more. I'll tell her, send you a picture or something.
Ain't nobody got. I'm good. I got too much going on right now, Nesto.
Oh, you done got the
Lord,
2,
they're
3 more?
coming after me. Okay, it's too complicated. Say, hey, Legacy, ultimate calls with one leg off took place in June, a month after this call. Remember, Nesto was not talking to Shirley because Lamont had to tell him to call Shirley. Yeah, yeah, and I didn't know that. I never keep I can never keep for some reason I want that call to be in April and I don't know why. I put that call in April every time and I really don't understand why I do that. Michi 3 said, I can't stand to clean up poop, but when my mother fell and broke her femur, I had to ask God for mercy and face it. Anything for mama. I actually can do it. I don't, I've never had to, but like when I took care of my mother, I did, bathe her and stuff like that. And it's a hard thing because you realize it's your parent and that's what makes you sad is it's your parent and it's now their turn to be cared for. Mimi says who he set up with businesses. I was trying I was sitting here trying to figure that out in my head, like who he set up, who got a free business off of him. Bible lady says I'm being free too, laying in my heated bed, rubbing my feet together. Okay, say Jay, you take care. Have a good one. Hey, Kimmy, who?
What's going on? What you got going
It's
on?
too much. It's too much going. Life, inflation, trying to work, trying to stay busy, trying to pay bills. That's what's going on.
That's
Talk
what's
to
going on.
Shirley and see what's going on.
Well, you know what? I tried to tell her this 2 years before this shit popped up. She's trying to pay her damn daughter rent. I pay her for 6 months. I say, Shirley, you need to take care of grown. She grown. She got another nigga sitting up in that apartment sucking dick and everything. Well, you don't need to talk like that. I say, okay. All right, then. It's been 2 years you were paying the girl rent. And guess what? In the paper it say middle class is out of here.
Hey, guess what, Nesto? I had heard that when you went to get your computer, you ain't had no money on your green dot card, and your wife had to pay for it. Uh, I would much rather, as a parent, especially if I was a well-to-do parent, I would much rather take care of my child than my husband. He's a man of God and everything, but what I heard is in the Bible: if a man don't work, he don't eat. So that dude oh 06, thank you so much for the super chat. That dude oh 06 said, "Yeah, what business? What businesses he set up? If anybody knows, please drop down in the chat and let me know because I don't know." Hey, Shirley, testify finally. I don't know what businesses he set up. Thank you so much, that dude oh 06, for the super chat. I've been wondering where you been. I ain't seen you in about a week or so. Them folks said, does somebody's kid have a recorder or something? What is the squeaking? You didn't see it on the screen. Shay put it up there that we was about to hear that. I took my headphones off. Granny the Great said, "Thank God my mom was still mobile with me. She had a nurse near the inn at my sister's house." And Justin's mom was talking about she took care of, her mother too. I mean, that's what we do. Um Jet Black Straight said, "I'm my grandmother's caregiver and she lost mobility and I do everything for her without hesitation. Yes, my stomach squirms, but I know she do it for me, so I suck it up and make sure she's clean." Let me tell you, the hardest thing I had to do was when my mother had got her knee replacement. I let me tell you, I was almost pulling my hair out. That was taking care of her in the end before she died was easier than taking care of her when she had that knee replacement. I'm telling you. Alicia, that Philly girl says, could he have been talking about his ex, the one with the barbershop? I don't think so. I don't think so.
They working on that by June. Picking up all the cash, putting out, taking it up the bank.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know that. I've been telling you this shit. I've been telling you. You're not listening. So I'm fully aware of what's going on. My body ain't out there, but my brain is definitely out there. So I'm fully aware of what's
really?
going on.
Right.
So I know what you're saying. You're absolutely right. So, but I do understand. I do understand, sir. My old saying, That motherfucker can't put a tire on your goddamn truck, you don't need it.
Right.
Yeah, I got it. How you folks doing up downtown?
They good.
Okay.
They good. They're trying to come down here for their birthday. What, June
Yeah.
12th, I think. Yeah.
Man, I read that's damn near next week.
Yeah. We talk. Everybody just trying to hang on, latch on to whatever they can. If they got something good, they're trying to hold on to it.
They're trying to hold on to it, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Sure is, because shit looking crazy out here. Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to let you go where you going. I just called, check on you. She said you called 2 times. I said, okay, let's see what's going
Nice,
on.
Carl. No, I did not. No, come on. I just talked to Shirley Saturday.
I know it. She said you called it another time yesterday. Said you called me again yesterday. I said, okay, all right, I'm going to call, see what's going on. Yeah.
When are you supposed to be going back to court?
Next month. That's what he said. He's supposed to come see me tomorrow again. And make sure, he said it might be real early than that, though. Because they gotta do something with the jail shit. You seen that shit? Motherfucker got ate up in the jail and
Mm-hmm.
going through the walls. That shit like a movie, don't it?
Yeah. They locked that one motherfucker up. What that Victor Hill? Then they locked his ass up.
Yeah, you're talking about the sheriff for Clayton County.
Yeah. Whatever it was, them folks putting them folks in the black dude.
Yeah. That motherfucker was hell. He was like, he was hell. That motherfucker was hell. They gave him a year in
Mm-hmm.
hell. They gave him a year in hell. They sent him down to the Arkansas Federal Prison. What you gonna sit there and eat some caviar? He ain't doing no real time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they had their cameras coming there, see him getting on a private jet to go fly down there. Shit, hell, man.
I seen that. Yeah.
Well, don't got down dust there.
You know what's interesting to me? He keeps talking about all of the goings ons at Fulton County, and he's in Cobb. I know he is a Fulton County inmate, but he is being housed at Cobb. But he's always wanting to talk about what's going on, and like he like a money grab or something. Um, whose comment did I want to read? I wanted to read somebody's. Okay, so Real says his ex Carol set him up with a barber shop. She had a beauty supply shop when he met her. So I think Alicia Philly girl, you were saying, yeah, but when he was acting like he was setting Dion up in businesses. Now I know once he met her, that's when, well, not them, but she opened up the beauty shop. And I just think he was just kind of allowed to be there or something or another. But I don't think that the only business that he possibly set up was his barber shop and stuff. But who knows if he really did that, because none of it was in his name. So it's hard to tell. Jet Black Street, while you are here, let me wish you well with that knee replacement, and hopefully it has improved drastically since my mother had hers, because that was hell. That was pure hell.
That goddamn Hawaii shirts on. I said, nigga, you still
Yeah.
on your job?
Yeah. I seen that. Looking all crazy.
Yeah, this shit crazy, ain't it, man? Oh, man, this word is fun as a motherfucker. Yeah. So that's it. Trump get back in office, shit might swing a little bit different. I don't know. Can't say. Right
If
now.
he get back in office, I'm taking on him back in office.
Man, that man read at 52% winning status right now. 52%, sir. Everybody's in their 30s. So I think he's gonna get right back on in there. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so because right.
Sensible Creations sister says, why doesn't he cut hair at the jail? Well, I don't know what the qualifications are for jail or how that works, but he actually is not, nor has he ever been a licensed barber. And personally, between his Instagrams and his YouTube, I have never seen this man cut hair. Now, if anybody else has, let me know. But so that could be why he doesn't do that in jail. I don't think that I don't know what the qualifications are, but he's not licensed. Hey, TD Will.
Yeah, the white folks want to get back in power, and I'm seeing all, every other race is falling off when it comes down to society. White folks are rising again some kind of way. I don't know how they doing it, but they doing it. And they trying to delete the male population. I mean, have you ever heard? Now, have you ever seen in your life that you thought niggas gonna be taking fucking birth control, sir? Nigga taking
No.
birth control. Yeah, so they got birth control like for a nigga now.
Mm.
Shit crazy, man. Shit crazy.
I'm sorry. What's wrong with that? What is wrong? I'm in confusement. What is wrong with that? Um, Alicia Philly Girl said, nope, Dion was cutting and running the place. He was. He was. The only thing Nesto was doing was going around and making women take their clothes off for him. That's his claim to fame. But is somebody, if I still got any men in here, will somebody please tell me what's wrong? If they make a birth control pill for men, what's wrong with them taking it? I don't understand. I'm in confusement. Del Sol said nothing. NPR nurse said he lied and said they wouldn't let him cut because he was from Fulton. Really? Oh, wow. Interesting. Interesting. Sensible Creation Sister said liquid V is okay, but birth control is not. Make it make sense. Hey, champions. Yes, make it make sense. Oh, we can do some liquid V, but we can't do birth control. I just don't understand. Like, sometimes I wonder how his brain works. Is it because it's birth control? All he's thinking about is, oh, women take that. Well, things advance through the years. And so I don't see anything wrong with it. Um, Salt and Pepper Trusted says that sounds like one of Sonya's conspiracy theories. Let me look that up. I'm gonna look it up.
All right, well, I'm gonna get back with you, sir. I'm okay. I'm just chilling right now, trying to wait on my time to come. That's it.
You got some money on your book?
No, I just ran out. I figured I ran out yesterday because I
I
texted.
had sent you 100 soda sent you. What the hell you in there? You gambling?
No. I use that iPad.
Did
So the iPad that we use.
he,
So I text Shirley every day on the table.
did he did he say what you doing? You gambling in there? Let's see. So there's a new drug called YC2-529. It's first in class, hormone free and orally administered male contraceptive, developed in collaboration with Columbia University in New York, Your Choice Therapeutics. YCT 529 works as a contraceptive by stopping the production of sperm. Now, why it has that name, I don't know. So what you do, go to the pharmacy and say, "Yo, I got a prescription here for some YC2-529." Anyway,
Tablet. So she
Oh
has
yeah,
been.
she told me that. She said you have to pay for that shit. Yeah. I said, God damn. Yeah, she told me that.
Yeah.
She
But
sent a message or something. Yeah.
yeah, so I text her, and that's better because that killed the phone call for talking so much. So that's even better, you know what I'm saying? And when she at home by herself, I text her a lot to keep her mind off the bullshit because she ain't got nobody there to entertain her because her friend went to Chicago and she be back, so she live with her now. Debbie, big girl Debbie. So
Okay.
I try to keep her entertained while she there by herself to keep her mind off the negativity. Now when Debbie
Right.
they running up and down the street.
does anybody remember? Because I certainly can't. Did he text Shirley that much? I do know that there were texts between them, but I don't remember it being that much. Like Dre's like, well, what? I just put $100 on your books. Where the money at? So, yeah, interesting. It's a lot of interesting things going on. So, Bible, you got money on your books, champions. Let me ask you a question. If you want to buy you some tasty cakes, some little Debbie, some ice cream, some whatever, you can go buy it, right? You don't have to like wait for someone to mail you the money. You can just Michi 3, can you just go buy if you want Rossi? If you want a snack, can you just go buy it? Like if you want a cup of coffee, you can just go buy it, right? Nobody has to put money in an envelope or anything and stick it in your mailbox. I'm just checking. I'm just checking. Bootleg Dream says he's such a liar. Shirley said on that call when she laid him out that she didn't know anything about messaging him on the tablet. But I do think I saw at least one. Yeah, because he was complaining about that dry ass text he got. Remember? I thought it was somebody else because it was a dry ass text. Um, Michi3 says Zuzus and Wham Whams. Salt and Pepper Trusted said he knows doggone well he's not texting Shirley every day. Yeah, to keep her mind off the negativity. Shay B says Planned Parenthood offers vasectomies. They give away and ship free condoms, all colors, yellow, blue, green, rainbow, etc. Call your local PP for more details. Thank me later. Thank you for that public service announcement. That's another thing. Now he thinks it's weird or crazy that men take birth control, but he claims he got a vasectomy. Isn't that birth control? I'm just saying. NPR nerd said he knows if he said he used it to talk to Shirley, Dre wouldn't get mad. Bible Lady says he's a whole lie. He rarely texted or called Shirley. He spent that money on texting, calling Sonya. Even Shirley asked him what he was doing with the money she was putting on his books. Yes, because apparently she could see, that it was used, and she's like, "Who are you calling? Because it certainly isn't me." I remember that phone call. Champion said, buy it, have it delivered to my door like the queen that I am. 24-hour snacks, yes, ma'am. Okay. But he can't. He got to wait for somebody to put money on his books.
Right.
Yeah, they run like 2 minutes days running up and down the street. So that's pretty cool because she don't like no dogs and shit like that. And she don't really fuck with her daughter like that. She just pay her daughter bills. Shit like that. And the daughter be trying to use the kids against her, when she don't do what the daughter say do. That was petty ass shit. You know how it go. But that's how it go. But that was been a month. That been a month ago. You sent me a month and a half ago, and she sent me a month ago what you sent me. So it's been a month. Tomorrow is a month. You just time going by fast because you out there moving a lot. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, that's fine. We'll get you some on your book so you can get you some soup, some cookies or something.
You funny, sir. Like I really just be doing a lot of writing and shit, And
you got a bunch of zooms and round in your box in your room.
No, I keep this a car man. You know I'm a car man. I got a car man. Cause my partner told me one time when I was super stupid idiot. Man, you look, I ain't gay or nothing. This ain't okay shit. But look here, man. Man, you look like a fucking goddamn millionaire, man. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? So man, he would take that picture together in that restaurant. I come figure that shit out in the world, but it all makes sense to you. I appreciate you, best friend. I shall pray.
What picture you and her took in the restaurant? What are you talking about?
Me and Jimmy took a picture sitting out in a restaurant in the booth, and I sent it to you like, yeah, probably about damn.
He's sitting up here talking about men taking birth control and how the world's changing and they trying to delete the male population. And he talking about using cosmetics. I've never heard a man say cosmetics. Not a straight one. Since we talking about gay people and the world changing and deleting men and whatnot. Aunt Natty said, I can go out to dinner, buy snacks, make phone calls, buy shoes without asking anyone to put money on my books.
15 years ago.
Bible Lady, a month, not a month, a month.
Time I had a bus working on. That one I had that Maserati that time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I sent that picture to you.
Restaurant.
That goddamn girl had me stressed the fuck out. Yeah, I told Shirley that. I sent her a text on the book. Part of the book on right. I did get stressed out. I had to go out there and the helicopter flying and shit. I got to go get my partner out there. I said, this is so deep. That shit was funny to me.
Yeah. You did.
She said, listen, you don't seem like he be going through all that. I said, yeah, he been blessed, He been blessed.
You crazy. We need a helicopter to fly here, goddamn, go
Yeah, because she's trying to tell me to give her a snippet of my book. So I told her I changed my character. I was going to do Denzel. I said, I'm going to do Buddy Hardwick, the dude played in Power. I said, he kind of got to mess my character in his new age. So I'm going to do him some kind of way because 50 Cent fired him because he wasn't paying him no money. That's why he ain't on Power no more.
He should have paid him. Hell, goddamn, he made Power.
He made it, but 50 Cent didn't want to pay him. That's why. They need more money. So anyway, I'm doing my thing. You know, I ain't told you nothing. I tell guys, young guys all the time. They think I be lying. So when I had my time, I sent my best friend that got these letters. I said when I got on my worst time again, I got something for you. I got something for you. And he came and brought that whole goddamn envelope to me. I was like, shit, I forgot all about it. That sparked me again. So I was listening to my documentary book. So this time right here, I ain't going to be fucking around to no goddamn
documentary.
I'm coming on with it.
You gonna come on with it?
I'm coming on with it, sir.
No, it's too complicated. It's too complicated. Said Legacy. Did he not just tell Dre that was a month ago? No, he didn't say that. He said it was a month. It was a month ago, not a month. A month ago. Okay, don't confuse a month ago with a month ago. Now I think they mean the same thing, but sensible creation, sister. Yeah, document. I can't even say a documentary. Documentary. He's and he talking about running with the silver foxes. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Shay B said Dre is working on a chain gang. Look, we always got some kind of background noise when we talking to Dre. It's always something.
Just believe that.
A month ago.
Well, go ahead, man. Take care, Ted Taller. Say what's up, man. Take care of yourself.
Okay, Nesto.
Keep it moving. I love you.
Okay.
And be safe.
Okay. All right, you too.
Thank you for using Global Link.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications.
A month ago. he's writing a documentary and he can't even say it. Make it make sense. I don't get it. I just don't get it. All right, y'all. We have been on here. Well, it's almost 2 hours. And that's all I have for y'all. That is all I have. But I will be back tomorrow and we will be doing uh I hope. I think I will. I know it's people have been requesting for me to do body cams where people are acting like they're police officers, where they're being arrested for impersonating a police officer. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. Michi3 said, give us a body cam. Shay B said, please make sure your seats are back and tray tables are in a full upright position. I'm pretty tired tonight. I would do it, but I just Jeremy, and I think I've done Jeremy before, but I'm gonna do some. That will be what we do tomorrow. Hopefully, I don't know. I'll be on sometime between 8 and 9, but you'll see it because I'll set the live up early enough so you'll see. But anyway, I am going to get out of here. Y'all have yourselves a good night. Thank you for the member milestones, the super chats, the new members, and shout out to the marvelous Moonlight Mods. Look, I got distracted by Salt Pepper Tress's comment. She said, not an autobiography, my documentary, my documentary book. Oh, I am. I'm gonna get me some rest and because I'm tired. I am really tired. But we're going to get out of here, and I will see y'all tomorrow or somewhere in these YouTube streets, but I'll definitely be on tomorrow. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah.